Welcome, welcome, everyone.
Weird.
This show is called Beard Advice Live. You guys send in your pictures. We give advice on how you can trim, style your beard, reach your goals, address your problems. If you would like to send in to be on the show next week, we need you guys. We actually only have 2 entries tonight, which is cool. That's great. Nothing wrong with that.
I gotta get better.
Yeah, hey,
Thank you.
we'll take some more. Send in to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. It'll be scrolling down here in a little bit. But first, let me introduce and then have a couple of calls of action. My name is Dan. This is my wife, Sam C.
Hi.
Sam, how you doing?
Great. I'm
Awesome.
starving.
Starving?
Starving.
Starving like Marvin, girl. Well, on the show. Oh, I had a couple calls to action here. Calls to action. South Africa, super cool. Calls to action. Please hit a thumbs up on this YouTube video as you guys come in. And if you'd like to remind people during the course of this stream, whether it's an hour, hour and a half, however long it is, that's greatly appreciated. And if you want to share this, cool. Thank you. It's always appreciated, like truly is. And on this show, we do have a couple of segments that we do outside of just beard advice. One of them is halfway portion. We take questions from you guys. Then other than that, Sam, what do we got going on tonight?
We have catching up with the commands.
Yep.
And we have try something new, which has been going okay.
Yeah.
The last couple weeks because you picked the stuff out.
Yeah. Well, I didn't pick. Last week was jerky, if you remember. It was sent to us.
Yeah,
so.
but you picked it. You didn't have to. You could have kept the jerky to yourself.
True. Today, we're going to try 2 strange candies that we have never tried before. 2 strange candies. One of them, Sam said, looked okay. And then the other, she thought did not look okay. Don't react or say anything. I want you guys to guess in the chat which one Sam is not excited about. So the first one are what are called Clark cups. Clark cups here. If you guys have tried Clark cups, let us know, and I'll explain both. Then the second one is Zagnut. Sounds funny, but Zagnut. So Clark. Oh my gosh. Clark cups. That's tough to say. You need to change your name. Clark cups and Zagnut. And I wonder if these are from. Okay, so this is Hershey on the Zagnut. That's a little surprising to me. Yeah.
Never even heard of it.
And then this one is out of Pennsylvania. So Clark cups are out of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So, okay, JP, I vaguely remember both these. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had any of these
I'm
ones.
surprised. These are right up your weird childhood candy alley.
So true. So the Clark cup is peanut butter cups with Clark Crunch. Okay.
What's Clark Crunch?
We're about to find out.
Oh, geez.
And then Zagnut is crunchy peanut butter toasted coconut.
Ugh.
So
These
drop
are
a comment.
gluten-free, right?
They are all gluten-free. You can
Okay.
double, triple check
I'm
if
like,
you'd like.
what's the crunch in there?
Yeah. Yeah, nope. There is this one has no wheat in this one here.
God, I'm getting old. Can't
So
see it.
Zagnut is what Beetlejuice used to lure the fly. Is that true? All right.
What?
Eric said Zagnut is what Beetlejuice used to lure the fly.
I don't know if I remember Beetlejuice that much.
I definitely
I love that
do not.
movie, but I like.
Well, you know, number 2's coming out
Yes, I
with
do.
like all the actors.
Yes, that's gonna be cool.
Oh, they all said yes. Okay, so it's from Beetlejuice. We're gonna have to
Okay.
try. I've never heard of Zagnut.
Don't say it one more time.
Zagnut is crazy.
Not Zagnut.
Oh, the movie title? Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. So, okay, so Jeff says Zagnut, toasted coconut, so good, been around forever. Oh, that's Jeff. That's exactly what I was gonna say there. Clark is like a Butterfinger crunch. So when
What's
you
a Butterfinger crunch?
like
like a
the
Butterfinger?
crunch from Butterfinger.
Butterfingers are crunchy.
Right, but it's like a peanut butter cup with the crunch of a Butterfinger worked into it.
Okay.
So it sounds actually amazing.
Okay.
Hey, Doug, he said, listening and painting the living room. Fun times. Awesome.
Didn't you get a tattoo today? I feel like you should be resting.
He did not.
Oh.
He went to the tattoo parlor. He went to the tattoo shop. His appointment's tomorrow.
Oh, Doug.
Woo!
That's
Doug,
embarrassing.
oh, Doug, oh, Doug. Butterfinger BBs is like the candy
Oh.
I wish they would bring back. And if they
They don't
did,
sell those anymore?
no, they've been gone for a while.
Okay.
Years and years. Butterfinger babies. All right, Sam, what is the candy bar that you are not excited to try?
The one with the coconut. I hate coconut. Hate it. The texture, the taste. I like the smell of coconut. Does that count? Does the coconut you eat smell like coconut that is like in products? Or no?
I haven't eaten a lot of coconut
no
that
idea.
smells. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, where does that coconut smell come from? It has to be. Right?
Greg said, Dan said number 2 is coming out soon. Hopefully not too soon. We got a long show ahead of us. That would make for an interesting one. Not to get too TMI on this one, and don't worry, it's not about you. Not to get too TMI, the closest time I ever came to having number 2 coming too soon, we went to a Mexican restaurant.
Oh my gosh, you're telling this story.
This was pre-kids. And I don't know if it was spicy that day or what. And this is only like 3 or 4 miles from our house.
Yeah.
It was something went on. And on the drive home, that Mexican food hit me. I didn't want that clip out there. That Mexican hit me. No. Let me be clear. That Mexican food hit me. I started profusely sweating. Like drenched in sweat. And Sam is like laughing and talking to me. And guys,
it's so funny.
It was on the doorstep. Like it was dangerous.
Do they call it prairie dogging?
Yeah, it was dangerous. And I had to look over and I didn't yell, but I yelled. And I said, do not talk. I was like silent. I was white knuckling the steering wheel and like just really, really hoping that I could make it home in time. And I did. But it was grumbling, bumbling. I
was very scared for our car.
It was going to be bad, like bad. I'd never experienced something. You guys, if you could have saw the sweat just going down me, because I don't know if you've ever been near someone when a human poops, like in like somewhere other than a bathroom. That's atrocious.
I feel like it'd probably be like Lumen when she pooped on you.
My cat did not poop on me. She did poop in the bed because we had locked out her like kitty litter room by mistake or locked her in. Oh man.
Just very awkward.
Oh man. So moving on from number 2 stories, now number 1 stories. This one
you guys
time.
like my shirt?
Aww.
Straight from Sam's Club.
Whoop. We do want a Costco. We just don't have one.
We are getting a Costco.
We will get one.
We are getting one.
Yes. Lactose intolerant. There you go. I think almost everybody in 2023 has some level of lactose intolerance. It's like dairy is not like agreeing with our bodies.
If you don't have it, you're weird.
Justin said, luckily you didn't sneeze.
Oh my God.
Oh, that would have been like this. No, just kidding. So awesome. Love your shirt, Sam. So Deborah is the wife of D-Dot, and on Monday was her first ever stream joining.
Oh, super cool.
Mm-hmm. So thanks for coming on over. We appreciate that. And again, guys, we're going to get into the show here, but if you have not hit that thumbs up on the stream and consider sharing it, the thumbs up is free. It's simple. It's easy. It really does help us out. All right. Catching up with the commands. So in this I feel like sometimes I got to like check the calendar. Like what was in this last week? So
soccer.
Okay, so let's touch on the end of our soccer camp experience last week. So Maddox, I'll set it up and then pitch it to you.
I feel like you've said this so many times about the Valencia camp.
Well, they haven't heard from us on Thursday or Friday.
Okay.
So we went to Valencia camp. This was a really cool Spanish league camp from the La Liga that was put on, and absolutely amazing soccer, great lessons, all that stuff. But what was really cool is we got to go and spend time as a family in Lansing, Michigan, and try all these different places. We tried a couple of places for the first time. One is changing Sam's life, and the other was really delicious. So the delicious one I'll cover. If we didn't talk about it, we tried Blaze Pizza for the first time. And most of you know that me and the kids have celiac. Sam does not, but she doesn't eat wheat. And so they have gluten-free pizza, and it was really, really good. like
so good.
crispy, thin crust pizza that they make in front of you right in the wood burning oven. It was really good. And that's the closest one to us. So like an hour and 15 away.
Mhm.
And it was awesome. It really was
so
awesome.
good that we had it 3 days in a row.
Yeah. Now there is a reason why we had it 3 days in a row.
Yeah,
And what was
okay.
that reason?
Okay, so the first time I had it, it was a me and Jack's day, or Jack's and I day. And Jack's, if you guys don't know, he's a very picky eater, especially eating out. So there's only so many things that he will eat. And then depending on his mood, it really comes down to probably like one thing, or he would rather not eat anything.
And he has celiac, so that
Yes.
makes it way more
Yes.
difficult when we're out.
And like none of our kids will eat chicken tenders or anything easy like that. And so Jax was like, I want pizza. And I was like, okay, let me find some pizza. Found this. I was like, do you want to try this place? We had never had it before. He's usually picky about his pizza too. Usually it's like Hungry Howie's, Domino's, or bust.
Yep.
And so we tried it and he loved it. And then we thought it was so good. Dan, did Vi come with us the next day?
Yeah.
Dan and Violet were coming with us the next day, and we're like, we have to take them here to like show them this amazing pizza. And I feel silly saying that because it's like, I think it's like a nationwide chain.
It
right?
is. Yeah.
And like, it's like someone be like, oh my God, have you tried McDonald's? But it was really good. And we don't get a lot of really good.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Fire grilled pizza.
Yeah.
And so anyways, we got it with Dan the next day. And then it was the day after that was me, you, and Jax. And we were like, let's do it.
He requested it both of those following days. And if Jax requests food, we jump on it. And the change in this boy when he gets protein, when he gets calories, is astronomical.
It's
crazy.
Yeah, you can't even.
When he gets food, he's happy. He's jumpy and jittery and like what was the word I used to like
spaz?
No. He's giddy. When he eats food, he's giddy.
Yeah.
He just hops around and he's full of joy. When he doesn't get food, and this is obviously on him, we try everything to get him for everything. We've wasted a lot of money, a lot of food. He is grumpy and he's lethargic
and whiny.
Man, yeah, it's so that if we can get him protein, and Jake says protein is life, dude, I agree thoroughly. Like you have to have protein, you guys. It makes, we notice it.
Yeah.
When we slack on our protein, we feel it. And so that's why we went to Blaze Pizza. That was really cool. But then we found another place that no one in our family had ever tried because of being gluten-free.
Yep.
What did we get, Sam?
We got crepes.
Crepes.
For the first time.
Yeah. And it was on the campus of Michigan State, and they were delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Delicious.
So good. Jax, Violet, and I shared the Nutella with strawberries and bananas. And Dan got a cinnamon sugar, and they were just all amazing.
Yep.
They were so good. We bought a crepe pan.
As we
were sitting there because I was like, I need to make these at home more often. And then we got home, and I made them, and they were so good. I was so surprised.
She killed. If anything, they were better, truly.
Oh,
and
they
so
were so good.
That was really cool. So we got to spend time together as a family. It was like the best week of Jack's life.
It was.
We went to the Children's Museum twice. We went to a bunch of parks. Me and Jax went to the movies. We went to this crazy pet store. We just had lots of good food, desserts and stuff. So it was an awesome, awesome week. And Maddox was living his dream, playing some super high level soccer.
Yep.
And then since then, Maddox has another soccer camp this week. He has, and Maddox and Jax also have a soccer practice night and a soccer game night, which is tomorrow.
Which is like a different league than the soccer camp.
Yeah.
But it's all affiliated under the same
umbrella. Yeah. So that's been the main thing. And then I saw somebody ask, how was your golf tournament? So, and this is probably on me for not explaining it clearly. The golf tournament is the last weekend of August. It's the Ally Challenge. It's a big deal. It is the PGA Champions Tour, aka the older guys. The only requirement is you have to be 50 years old and then obviously be good enough to be there. But there's some really big names that are going to be there again this year, and John Daly's one of them. Well, the Ally Financial that puts this on contacted me and they want me to help promote it and get the word out there. Now, obviously, that's a huge honor. Like, that's crazy for me. And then today they had invited us to go to their tee off party at Top Golf. Now, I've never been to Top Golf. And the tee off party was including free food, free drinks. They had live entertainment, music. We got to rent out the whole first floor of Top Golf. I even got the VIP room, which was really cool. Shout out to Ashton who got that hooked up, and got to meet like just amazing, like CEO of this company, president of this company. CEO. It was fantastic. Now I'm speaking about because Sam was supposed to be my +1. Sam, why did you not go?
So my mom was supposed to watch the kids and I was supposed to go. And then we got this crazy storm warning coming, and it was like hail the size of softballs and tornado threats, winds up to 80 miles per hour. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I should stay home with the kids. Like, I don't think that, number one, I don't think it's smart for like both of us to be out in this top golf like facility with it all open and the potential for tornadoes. Also, I didn't want to put my mom in that situation because like I'm afraid of crazy weather, and if I'm here, she's here. She's terrified of crazy weather. I don't know if you're in here, Mom. You're welcome. But
Nope, that's rare.
I think she's sleeping.
Wow.
And so I was like, I can't do that to my mom, and I don't want the kids to be like traumatized if there is a tornado and we're not there. So I decided to stay home, and Dan found a replacement.
Yeah, so my financial planner, advisor, and good friend of mine, Parker, was able to go with me. So shout out to Parker for not making me feel alone to go by myself. And welcome Jay's Beard. Welcome Copper Johns. Appreciate it. Copper John says only 70 likes. Come on, guys, let's go. And to explain better, so Kyle says, you can't be 50. No, I'm 35. I'm 35 years old. The PGA Champions Tour it used to be called the PGA Senior Tour. Then I think they got upset by that. And so it's professional golfers. Jim Furyk won this last year. If you know anything about golf, you know who Jim Furyk is, legend. And John Daly, Fred Couples, Jack Nicklaus golfed last year, like just amazing legends. I will be helping in many different ways with them. Whatever they want, I'm going to help with. And I'm not getting paid for it, but it's really cool exposure. It's an honor to do this. But I will likely be golfing in the Pro-Am. So it's the Pro-Am, which is like the celebrity day. Last year, Jalen Rose, a legendary basketball player, played. There was Kane Brown, the singer, played.
He did?
Yeah. Yep. He did a full 18. Andre Durrell, who's a professional boxer, played. There were like Detroit Lions, Detroit Pistons that played. So a bunch of legends that were out there. Dan, I thought you were in your 20s. No, I'm 35. So I believe this company's amazing. They're just not the communication is tough when you get a big company.
Right, because there's so many people.
Exactly. And I'm sure I'm not the biggest priority in the world for them, understandably so. And so I should be able to play in there. And I will say, it was not that bad. I did pretty good. And if you guys are not on Instagram, I encourage you to. And so, yeah, I definitely encourage you to be on Instagram and check it out. But I got to show you guys this. As I show you this, look at that look at that picture, man. Like, not bad, not bad. So it was pretty cool, pretty dang cool to have the opportunity to go play. And I've never done Top Golf before today.
I'm jealous because I really wanted to do Top Golf.
You were welcome to. It's essentially bowling, but for golf. And there's a bunch of games and stuff. So, yeah, it was really fun. I'm trying to think. There were other celebrities that I'm not thinking of right now, but I can pull it up just real quick here because I'm hoping that there's going to be a bunch again this year because, again, it was really cool. And they always have a big country artist that plays.
Yeah, why do they always do country?
Huge. Yeah, so last year was Kane Brown. This year is Miranda Lambert. They had Dierks Bentley the year before that.
Yep.
So they've had some like huge names.
Oh, yeah. They do play like the shortest sets, though. It's like 2 songs and they're done.
Yeah, so last year, Kane Brown, Charlie Bell, who was a pro basketball player, Anthony Durrell, Jack Nicholas, Dylan Larkin, if you're a hockey fan, Jalen Rose, the entire like Western Michigan like football team did something. So it was pretty cool. A lot of interesting and neat celebrities as they went here. Oh, here's Cody. He said, arms stayed straight back, nice tempo. Probably thanks to Ashton. No. Ashton didn't say a word to me, process. He didn't say a word to me. I was trying to think, and I think I'm actually on the safe side of things. And I don't think I've touched golf clubs in almost 10 years.
Well, okay, we sold our clubs.
Wow.
No. We gave them to my mom and Randy.
Yeah.
Like
a couple years ago.
And we golfed. So Dan and I both worked at golf courses when we were younger. And so we were into golf. Like my dad is a huge golfer. And we golfed before we had kids here and there, I feel like. And then we had kids and it was like, no, can't do that. Not anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle, here you go. He says, is there anywhere I can see without a beard? Yeah, Instagram. Same thing, guys. Go on Instagram. So it's gonna be that's where you see all these things. But yeah, I think when we first started like dating and stuff, we went once with your dad.
That's
golfing.
it? We just went once?
Once.
Jeez.
Literally once. And I don't know of any other time I've touched golf clubs since then.
We've been several times.
We only went to Sugarbush once.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay. Maybe it was just me and Brian then.
Probably. So
Brian is my dad.
Yes. So I think I've not golfed in 10 years. And so, hey, it did pretty good. I did not embarrass myself at all. Like it was pretty good. Now, I was with two other people. Was I as good as them? No. One of them's a D1 college golfer and one's a really good golfer. But I did okay. So that's kind of the main thing for catching up with the commands.
Yeah.
We got going on. All right, we ready to try something?
Sure.
All right, Clark Cups first or Zagnut first?
Dealer's choice.
All right, we're going to do a poll, guys. You guys are going to let us know, are we doing Clark Cups? And you guys will click it. We'll get real answers here. We don't have to say like, oh, it looks like this. I got to look up how to spell Zagnut. My goodness gracious. What a terrible name. Like the marketing on that just has to be like atrocious.
Oh, I'm bomb at mini golf. I can kick everybody's butt at mini golf, especially the boys.
At putt-putt?
Yeah.
I beat you last time we played putt-putt.
When did we play putt-putt?
We played-
I got like 3 holes in one.
We played putt-putt
Hole in ones?
in Petoskey, Michigan.
Yeah, where I beat you with my 3 hole in ones.
No. All right, guys, there is a poll in the chat. Click the poll, Zagnut or Clark Cups. We'll see what we have. Yeah, Zagnut. What is there meaning behind this? Like, and it is Hershey. I'm assuming.
Are there nuts in it?
Let's see. There better be.
If not, that's strange.
There are peanuts here.
Okay.
I'm assuming this was another company or brand.
It might be a soft G.
Oh my gosh. Like, I'm assuming this was another brand and then Hershey bought them out. That's usually what happens.
Why?
It was probably real popular.
Why?
All right. Are these prop candies? Yeah, no. Sam wishes.
These look, I don't know. They look like they're old and they're from the 60s. Sorry if you were born in the 60s, I guess.
Our parents were born in the 60s.
Yeah.
All right. Zagnut. And we just made some people feel old there. We're like, oh my gosh. All right. Zagnut, guys, we're going to give it a shot. Oh, wow. Not what I expected whatsoever. Oh my goodness gracious, that's different.
Why is it white?
That's the Coke. Wow, that's different.
It's like an inside-out Butterfinger.
Yeah, it really is like an inside-out Butterfinger. That's crazy. And it's got like Butterfinger in there.
This is gluten-free? I feel like...
Yep.
I'm worried. Okay.
Yep. Wow, I did not... Jeff said, thanks, kids.
Sorry.
I did not expect that.
It doesn't smell bad.
It smells real good.
It doesn't smell like coconut at all.
It smells real good. I was expecting coconut.
It smells like Butterfinger. I was expecting like an Almond Joy or something
toasted
like that.
coconut on the outside, and it seems like Butterfinger on the inside.
Crispy. Well, I feel like it's okay. Stop.
Oh my gosh,
It's
that's
not
good.
that good.
It is so good.
Okay.
So good. It's real crummy. So
Is
let's
it
take a bite.
Is it real coconutty?
No, not at all. Wow, that's good. Guys, Zagnut candy bar is real good. I'm going to eat this whole thing without question. I do like it a lot. Wow, that's good. Don't exaggerate. You got to tell your true feelings here.
No coconut taste
Mm-mm.
whatsoever. You know old candy? When it has that plasticky taste, like it's been sitting in the wrapper for a long time. It has that plasticky taste. It does.
It's so good, you guys.
Oh.
It is so good.
No thanks.
All right, Zagnut for the win. All right. I do get a little bit of coconut aftertaste. A little bit on the aftertaste. Okay. Now we have Clark cups. All right, so looks just kind of like a normal peanut butter cup here.
What is that emoji?
I don't know, like a crying face or something. All right, I think it's a YouTube exclusive.
It's like a ninja. Listen, I'm just trying to be honest. I am reviewing these candies as I review beard products.
She like purposely is tough on them.
No, I'm not.
She is.
I'm very picky on
Why are you so messy? You take a bite.
Messy.
Oh my gosh. Guys.
It doesn't smell good.
You guys know that Sam is way messier than me?
Oh.
What? I'm gonna clean up her mess. Don't mind me or the sound of it. And look at that's
what.
Oh.
Excuse me.
You are excused.
Oh, that's so gross.
The Clark bar or the Clark cup I thought was gonna be better. Yeah, I thought the Clark cup was gonna be better. Let me try again.
That's old. That's expired.
It's okay.
What is that flavor?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know what it tastes like chemicals. No thanks.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna probably finish it.
I'm giving today's a thumbs down.
All right, let me go back in with this one again though.
Okay, well, let me go back in. First off.
Oh yeah, show them this.
Have you guys had these? They sell them at Sam's Club. They are the best. They're cinnamon twists from Taco Bell, but gluten-free. We have eaten like 6 bags.
By we, mainly her.
Me and Maddox.
Maddox, yeah.
Love them. They're so good.
And they have like 1/4 of a gram of sugar per each of them. They're like
so good.
Yeah. No, it was not a peanut butter or not a marshmallow center. It was a peanut butter center. Worse than Reese's? Oh, we love Reese's. Yeah, we love Reese's.
No. That was like somebody tried to make a Reese's like at home and then poured like lawn mowing oil on it or something.
And these churros are straight up Taco Bell churros.
We still haven't tried to like warm them up a little bit. You know how the cinnamon twists are warm?
Yeah, she bought a bag to try and then went back and bought 6.
The next day, bought 6. I have to go again before our next camping trip because I don't know if they have a Sam's Club up there.
They're just light. They're airy. They're just easy to get a fix.
Like a little sweet snack.
Yeah. I don't know what I said. I said something funny. I don't even know what I said there. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I really like the Zagnut. That's enjoyable.
I did make a mess.
Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. Here's a little lesson for making a mess. Sam and I will try to eat healthier snacks in bed when we're watching TV, before we go to bed. For example, jerky. Well, I know jerky is messy. Messy.
Messy.
If we say messy in this house, you gotta say it like
Like-
Lionel Messi. Yeah. And so what I do when I can't, Vinny said, yo, Gilby, when I can't eat a full like thing of mingy jerky, is inside of the bag, I rip it in half so all the different things, the crumbs can fall into the bag.
Nope.
Sam, like a savage, like a Neanderthal, takes it and goes, and rips it with her mouth in this like ceremony, and the spice and the meat and the everything just goes.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
And then when we eat pistachios with the shell, that was a question on Monday. Most people were with us; they like the shell.
Okay, good.
I break it and I have like the little shell like bowl to receive the empties, and I break it over the bowl. Sam does not.
Sam can't break the pistachios over the bowl at the same time, because if my hand touches your hand, then you're like, hey, I'm eating.
Could you guys imagine getting 2 bowls?
You get the snacks.
All right, all right.
Get 2 bowls.
Altered. We may have found a compromise here.
So
she makes a mess.
Moral to the story is there may or may not be like 10 pistachios in our bed when we get up in the morning.
All right. So I think you're not the only lady that's like this. And I literally plan my messes. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna break this thing off here. I'm gonna catch. Sam's just like, we'll wake up in the morning and there'll be a pistachio between her toes. There will be a pistachio shell under.
Our cats will be like playing with pistachios on the floor.
And it's all her. Her food stuff is so messy, so messy. But I will say our house is outstandingly clean for a family of 5. We keep our house really clean.
Very.
So she cleans up after it. It's not a problem. It's just kind of fun. Same thing here. Like my candy section was immaculate.
I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't want to take a big old bite out of it. So I broke a piece off and it was very crummy.
Same Southern Tyrant. I don't like messes in the bed. And
I don't either. It bugs me to sleep on crumbs.
But she does it every night.
Do you remember? So when we first, I don't even know if we were married yet, in the old house.
Oh my gosh.
Would not.
Pistachio toe. Touche.
Oh my gosh.
All right, sorry. I cut you off.
When you would not let me eat in bed, eat anything in bed.
Because you're messy.
No, you wouldn't eat in bed. I couldn't eat in bed.
Because you're messy.
You didn't even know.
I knew
we had never eaten in bed before.
It's a personality trait. It is a personality trait.
Okay. I feel like you're making me sound like a slob. Like I'm not. I'm so neat and clean and tidy.
Other than eating in bed.
Yes, exactly. And eating here, apparently.
Right. Our son Maddox gets his slob eating from her. I don't know if you guys have kids. Tell them.
You're getting me worked up.
And then we're going to beard advice after this. Okay. But tell him how Maddox is eating. He's an 8-year-old boy.
He cannot feel when there is food on his face or anything. So he'll just be like, he'll eat dinner, he'll walk up to you, yogurt everywhere, on his nose, on his mouth, and he'll just have like a conversation with you.
Flops about like, hey dad, can I go out and play soccer? And I'm like, you don't
wipe your face.
Like one time he had yogurt that had peanut butter and a chocolate chip on his face. Dude didn't even realize it. Or we'll eat something else and it'll be Nutella or it'll be something with sauce.
Every time.
And he doesn't know.
It's like he physically, I feel like we need to get his nerves checked or something. He cannot feel it on his face.
Yeah.
And then if he has any clothes on, they're always covered.
Uh-huh.
He tried a shirt on for me yesterday. Just tried. He wasn't even eating. He tried this shirt on. Instantly, there was a stain on it. Where did that come from? I have no clue. His
face seemed clean. Yeah, we don't know.
Oh, so messy.
Does the kitty litter in the bag bug you guys? We don't have kitty.
So our kitty litter is down. So we're in the basement right now. Our kitty litter is in our basement back room. And we have like 4 rugs that the cats have to walk through. And then they have to walk up the stairs. And then to get into our room, they go over carpet. So I think we've never had a kitty litter issue because I think all the carpet.
Yeah, we've never once had kitty litter in bed, thankfully.
Maybe you just think it's my crumbs, and it's actually the cat's.
No,
not me.
I inspect them. Rob says, my 18-year-old son will make a sandwich in the kitchen. We'll need deep cleaning afterwards.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get better?
Oh, man.
Shoot.
But it's just mind-blowing that he doesn't feel it on his face. It's so crazy. So crazy. So, hey, that's the commands. Zagnut passes for me. Was it okay for you?
It was
serviceable.
It was meh.
Meh.
I'd never eat it again.
Meh. I will.
I feel like that sounded very bratty. I'd never eat it again.
Yeah, I never again. There's people starving. Samantha. All right, as she drinks her bubbly. Oh my gosh, look at this one. If Bubbly would like to sponsor the show, our inbox is open. Still one of my favorite moments in channel history when someone came at me with like a hateful message and they were like, because all the time there's hateful stuff and it's just funny, but they were like, shame on you for peddling your Mountain Dew affiliate and influencing like people out there to have bad habits just to make money. I was like, you think PepsiCo offered me an affiliate? Like, oh my gosh, like I'm in the big leagues now, baby. Like, I don't even know how that would help, but it is that was one of my fun ones. So yeah, Dandy's tried Sun Tea. What about next week?
Sun tea?
Set it. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
Why?
I haven't been feeling it lately. Ever since we got Bubbly.
Final thing on salmon eating.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Sam goes through like wicked trends and gets like full force obsessed with something, and then never looks at it again for like 2 years. She'll go like a month, but the problem is she'll stock up on something and then falls off a cliff, and then that stock is just left.
Listen, not all of us can eat tuna fish or soup for lunch every single day of your life for 75 years. Some of us are normal.
Sam, is that good? Deborah has been wanting to try your bubbly.
Oh, yeah. The grapefruit flavor is the flavor. Grapefruit and blackberry are the only two that I like of this brand. The other ones are Dan's.
Yeah. Yep. No, and this is one thing that I think is unique, and I know people joke, and you're saying with good tone. We try not to play like silly relationship games. Like we don't like do any of the like doghouse or the couch. We're like, if I've said it here, I've told her a million times, like, babe, there's pistachios in the bed, like, so no, we just have fun with it. Yeah, we just have fun with it. Not that it would matter, but could you and Sam pick up pierogies? So no, we have celiac, or I have celiac.
Oh no, we're picking their dinner.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Someone asked us to pick their dinner. Wait, was it you from last week?
Pierogies or ham sandwich with the works?
Ham sandwich. I'm not a pierogi fan.
What is a pierogi?
A pierogi's like those German smush things, like the little.
Is it like breading on the outside, meat on the inside?
No, it's like potato stuff, right?
I don't know.
Right? That's a pierogi. It's like the potato, and it's like filled with stuff.
What is
and it
pierogies?
Looks like a dumpling. It's like folded over in half. We had them once. It was like potato and cheese, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, not German.
Stuffed potatoes.
Polish.
Pierogi. I was gonna say what she said to be simple and easy. Pierogi for the win.
No, but I like the way you said with the works for the ham sandwich. What do you put on your ham sandwich?
Pierogi. Trust me. Yes, pierogies for the win. No doubt about that one.
Oh, goodness.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for listening here. Yeah, I love some pierogi. Yes. Beard Advice Live. Hit that thumbs up because the scrolly is going to go away on the bottom. So I need you guys to just remember for me. And if you guys would like to be a part of this show next week, send into beardadvicelive@gmail.com. We will be mobile next week. We're going to go on one of our favorite camping trips. So you can get us either from the truck or from the table in front of our camper. Who knows? Maybe we get crazy out there. So we will be mobile next week. And hey man, Scott, he posted about it, so I believe he's okay with me saying this. If you guys can send positive vibes, if you do prayers, if you have anything. Scott, unfortunately, tragically lost his father today.
Oh, no.
So he reached out to me this
sorry.
morning, and this is a good buddy of mine, lives in Michigan. Yeah,
That
so
made my stomach hurt.
I know,
Ugh.
like unbelievably sad, but he is finding some peace and some support from the community and from us and being here and stuff. So Scott, we got you, man. I told him, do not hesitate. If he needs anything, reach out to me. And even if it's just a conversation. So we got you, man, with nothing but that family here, the love, the support. And man, again, reach out if you need anything, okay? We will do our job of keeping it positive, talking about beard stuff. So hopefully you will be able to have a little mental peace for a little bit here. So we got you, man. All right. Beard Advice Live. We only have 2 entries tonight, but they're good ones. And we will have some questions in here as well. All right. Oh, first, I completely forgot about this, guys. Friday, I have a special stream. I have a special stream on Friday, and this is a Copper John special, 8 p.m. Eastern. Copper Johns has several bits of big news that will be dropping. So I hope that you guys will tune in. If you're like, maybe this will tip the scale a little bit, we're going to do some giveaways. We're going to do 4 different $50 gift card giveaways to start. Goodness. We're going to do 2 $100 gift cards to middle. And then we're going to end, and then we are going to end with a grand prize. I think Tyson put price there. Come on, Tyson. A grand prize. Together. I just copy and pasted his words, guys. Of every Copper John's beard oil.
Tiffany, you good?
Every Copper John's beard oil. All right. Somebody get the kids off the keyboard here. Get the kids off the keyboard. Yeah. Everybody keep an eye on Tiffany. All right. Don't judge me. I am. 1 grand price. It's a flip-flop of a giveaway. If your name is drawn, you have to buy every beard oil. It's a hefty price. Yeah. It's a hefty price, you guys. So yes. But it says pierogies it is. Yep. Every week I'll ask you guys if that's kosher. Heck yes. That's cool as heck. Do you know there's people that make a living out of offering up their life to the internet to decide? So they post about every aspect of their life. What color shirt should I wear? What should I have for breakfast? What should I? And they just break it down throughout the day. And they get
paid for this?
Very, very well. Yeah, very, very well.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Tiffany was just excited. Hey, we are too. We feel that. Yeah, we feel that. But no, big giveaways, big news. Tyson will be on the screen with me. Super excited to be able to hang out, guys. 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be live on Friday. Okay. Here is our first one. This is Southern Tea, aka Southern Tyrant. To preface, I've never been allowed to grow a beard until recently. I started this journey with just a short beard, maybe about 1 inch, and trimmed it pretty regularly. I got tired of the patchy sides and decided to let it grow out. I've been letting my beard grow for about 6 months now. I've been trimming the bottom in hopes that the other hairs, like the neck and sides, catch up in length to my chin. Admittedly, I have only been really taking care of it, oils, butters, washes, for about a month. But in all actuality, you got some like 6-star words over here. This is the fullest my beard has looked pretty much ever. I know stress is a major factor in beard health, facts, but it's something I can't avoid. Understand? My job is in the top 10 every year for most stressful jobs in the country. Wow. My goodness. I'm a union president for my job.
My dad was as well.
Yeah.
So I feel that.
Yep. Also a single father of 2 under the age of 6.
Oh, geez.
Dude, you are strong as can be.
My thoughts are with you.
Stressful job and a single father. Could you imagine Violet and Jackson being a single parent?
No, I can't.
Wow. Stress is my life. And I don't know what I would do without it. Okay. All right. That being said, my beard is still very thin and patchy. I'm currently at the point to where I feel like it's not in the cards for me to have a full beard. I'm going to try Dr. Nick's growth stimulator, awesome, in a few months and see how that plays out. But is there anything else I can try, or maybe even a different styling technique? So with the trying of the growth, you can try the minoxidil route. I don't recommend that, though. I do recommend the growth stimulator from Dr. Nick's. And I do recommend the accelerator from the company known as Grindstone Grooming. So either of those could work really well. P.S. After reading everything, it sounds kind of down and depressing. Be assured my spirits are high and my hopes are up. I'm just looking for some advice on the best path forward. Man, first off, Mr. Southern Tyrant, you are a very good writer. A very, very, very good writer. Your sentence structure, your vocabulary, and then I'm big on writing with something called voice, and it's how you display yourself, how you give character to your writing. I probably wouldn't know this, but I love writing. Like when I was in college and stuff, my professors, my teachers would always compliment on my writing, and you have great writing skills. Even on something as simple as this, I can really tell. So well done, well done. All right, Southern Tea.
Nice.
Awesome, man. Again, by that writing in the description, not what you expected.
No, not at, I thought it was going to be like patchy, short, like not good. We're going to have to lie. Like that's not bad at all.
No.
At all.
Nope, not in any way, shape, or form. See what I did there? All right. Dan, your teacher side is showing. Yeah, that's never going to go away. And I suck at typing. And it's not even typing. So I'm not talking about like grammar and punctuation. It's the way you string words together. It's the way that you understand how he came back there and said, hey, I understand this sounds doom and gloom. My hopes are up, right? And that's a really big skill. Really, really big skill on that one. So, all right, Southern Tea. Had it short for a long time. It bothered him because it was patchy. Now, there is like a sliding scale. There is a spectrum when you get to a patchy beard. If you go too short, it makes it look more patchy.
Okay.
If you go too long, it makes it look more thin and patchy.
Okay.
There is a middle ground to kind of achieve a balance that would bring everything out of this. So what I would like to see, Southern Tea, is you continue to grow. Use a growth stimulator oil. Not guaranteed. It's not magic, but who knows? Maybe it will work for you. And do not touch anything near your face. Leave the cheeks, leave the mustache, and start to focus on some grooming that's going to be outwards, like kind of away from your face a little bit. And I know you're growing right now, but I would love to see just a little trim. I think that's going to balance the shape of the beard in contrast to the shape of your face in a really nice way. I would just take about 3/4 of an inch, maybe an inch off the bottom here and do kind of a rounded shape. Just give it a nice little rounded shape. Unless you want to make a big statement, then you can go straight across. That's not my recommendation, but you could pull it off actually with your style. So just a little bit of a rounded shape here. And you said you didn't think a big full beard was going to be in the cards. It will be. It really will be. That stress will subside and go down as the kids get older, as the job progresses more. And you do not look like you are that old. I would say that he's probably younger than me. And your beard's going to likely continue to get better until you're on average 42 years old. And
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it really is. And so that would be my advice. Leave everything else alone, but maybe a small trim off the bottom. And small is relative, of course, but maybe 3/4 of an inch to about 1 inch off of that bottom. And I think that could do a nice job.
Does he use a blow dryer? I can't remember if it said it or not.
It did not say, but it does appear that he uses heat on the front there.
So I almost want to say like for the sides to do the roll under technique to like bring it out a little bit like you were saying. I don't know if you do that or not. But yeah, I agree with just a slight trim at the bottom. Like someone said earlier, addition by subtraction. And I think that would work very well. Yeah,
I agree. And I'm surprised Brian did say it. If he did, I missed it. Kind of just piggybacking on what Sam said there. I would encourage you to look up my blowout beard technique. And that's an idea just to get some volume, get some width on the beard. And that would be my ultimate goal for you. It's not about length. It's not about cheek coverage because you're actually good there. It's just about bringing that beard out a little bit more because you do have a narrow face. You have a longer, narrow face. And so I would love to balance it out with a little bit of width. And so that's going to be shortening it because if you try to go width, it's going to thin it out pretty good. So shorten the beard and then work on pushing that beard out to the side.
And I think that will make it look so full.
Yeah, I agree.
Really?
Yep, I really agree. Tiffany, are you okay, Tiffany? Is everything all right? Is everything all right? So, man, it looks really nice. And shout out to everybody coming in. I see Nick. I see Twitch chopping it up in the chat. That's super cool, man. So Southern, thank you for sending in, man. Really cool entry. Like I said, very well written. You like the hairstyle?
I do. I'm
Awesome.
into it.
Very cool. Yep, very, very cool. And of course, follow all the things that we break down on this channel, vitamins, water, all the things that are going to help you. And I have a feeling that you know that, judging by that right up there. So, and here's a good one too. If you're trying to achieve some volume on the sides, using a pick comb could do a lot of help just to get you that volume. So yeah, good call, gamer. Awesome. All right. Now we got question time. And guys and girls out there, this is your chance to have questions for Sam too. If you're wondering something about female cosmetic products, if you're wondering about the female perspective on a style or anything that has to do with the beard, go ahead. Or even if you just want some quick advice, be like, hey, my wife said this. How do I approach it? You know, we got a chance here. We got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I actually don't have any questions starred right now.
Oh my Lanta.
So a little bit different, but
weird.
But that is that's what we do. We adjust and we keep it rolling. So who has the best pick comb? If you guys can answer in the chat's gonna blow up here. It's very simple, Jeff. It's the number 7 by Chicago Combs. Or if you want a big one, the number 11. 7-11, get it? Shout out to, I saw Garrett in the chat over there. That's his birthday, actually, 7-11. I'll never forget that. But Jeff, the number 7 from Chicago Combs, so good. So good. Yep. Number 7, Chicago Combs, yeah. It's, I did a video on combs today, and man, it's, that's, one day I need to tap into a Chicago Combs affiliate. I've sold so many
real?
Chicago Combs, but they don't have a program, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Sending in soon advice on my bald and bearded. Cool, Ryan. We'll be ready for you, man. Yep, we'll be ready for you.
I'm working on a bald and bearded shirt for you guys, too.
How do you feel about wine when it comes to beard health? So alcohol in general is not good for you. It's a poison. It harms the body. That's not going to be good for your hair. Now, beer, I made a video about beer. There's actually some benefits to beer. Alcohol, bad, but the beer portion is good. Wine, not going to be the worst thing you do in the world. Let's say you have that glass, but it's not good. There's not any benefit to that. I'm glad that a lot of those myths of alcohol have been dispelled, right? People say,
like when they're like, 1 glass of red wine is good for your heart.
Right.
Are you kidding?
Hey, Sasquatch just donated 5 memberships.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, whoever made that PR for wine is unbelievable. Like unbelievable. So it's so crazy. Man, yeah, but no, not good. Yep, not good. What was it you said about being 42? I missed it.
What?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
I missed it too. How do you feel about a heated hair pick? I don't know much on that one, Ryan. That's a good question. I have no experience there, so I can't really
42,
say.
when your beard is...
Oh, yeah. Thank you. So 42 is when most males have their peak beard potential as far as DHT production. DHT is the male sex hormone that gives us deeper voices, gives us chest hair, gives us beards. That tops out on average at 42. Now it can be later. Let's say you were unhealthy your whole life, then you retire, your kids leave, you start working out. It can change later on down the road too. But that's that was that answer. So yeah, thank you. Hey Sam, are we going to get a chance to tour your shop after the remodeling?
Yes, I've been meaning to make
it's done.
A reel. It's been done.
Yeah.
I did hang a couple things up like more recently, but yeah, I just have to do it.
How do you keep your butter from melting? I keep them in a drawer and my AC is going. If it's melting at your room temperature, you got to put them in the fridge. There's not going to be anything you can do other than just simply putting them in the fridge. So, yep. All right. My wife hates my beard. I love my beard. Dad had a Dave Sparks level beard when I was young. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully she respects it at least. Hey, Dan, can you use a stripping wash like BABC on a regular daily head wash or a couple of times a week for a Yeah, for sure. Yep. Your head hair can take a lot more of a stripping wash because of the more sebum oil, because of the skin structure, the smaller follicles, the smaller pores. You can use a stripping wash pretty much daily on your head hair. You don't have to
Especially
worry.
if you're using hair product too.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And if your hair is short, and this is an interesting one, the shorter your hair, the more you can wash because that sebum oil is just going to sit on the hair. Like Sam is producing roughly the same amount of sebum oil I am. The difference is every day, every minute, her hair is leaching that sebum oil from her scalp and it's working its way down the hair. For me, my scalp will leach it to the hair, but there's nowhere for it to go. So it stacks up and builds up on my head. And for her, it's going to take a lot more time for it to build up. So it kind of defies logic, but the shorter your head hair, the more you can wash. When adding water before butter, do you recommend warm or cold? Does it not matter? I recommend room temperature. Yep, strongly recommend that. What shape should I get my beard in? Charles, you got to send in, man. Your picture on here isn't enough for us to tell. So send in beardadvicelive@gmail.com and we will get you on for sure. Speaking my language. Bald and beautiful. There we go. All right. Leo says, compare the number 8 and the pet comb. Thanks, Leo. Yeah, I'm super busy day. I've not been able to respond to every comment. I actually have a long list of things I still need to do, but you know me, Leo. I will always get back to you guys. The Chicago comb has a handle and the pet comb does not. That is really the only difference. I like the leverage of the handle. Now, there's somebody that keeps commenting on all my videos that is like, the pet comb is so much, they're really aggressive. They're like, the pet comb is so much better than the number 8, you stupid idiot.
Wow.
I don't think they said that part, but their tone was like right there. It is
the pet comb cheaper? Is that what it is?
Not anymore. Oh. I don't know anymore.
Wow.
So I found this Chicago Combs pet comb on Amazon for $4.
Oh.
So I made a video and I was like, hey guys, there's this thing labeled for a pet comb, but it's really the same thing and it's an amazing beard comb. Well, now they have rebranded it and changed the number and the price.
Because of you.
Yes. No, and it was only that price because they were running it out of their stock.
Oh, okay,
They were limited it down. So Leo, the only difference is the handle or not. I prefer the handle because of the leverage and the maneuverability. I nailed that word. The maneuverability. And so it's just, they're pretty dang similar. It's just the structure of it. Yeah, just the structure of it. So in theory, alcohol-free beer then. Alcohol-free beer is great for your beard. Not good for your beard. It is great for your beard.
Interesting.
And if you guys look up Dancy Bearded Beer, I actually say that in the video about that.
Dancy Bearded.
Yeah. Bearded. What about tequila? So if you're going to drink liquor, tequila is actually the best for your body. It's the one that is processed the easiest. It's the one that has the least amount of sugar added. Is it good for you? No, not in any way, shape, or form. Dan, I do just about everything you do, but I cannot get my Chicago comb number 8 to go through my beard as easily as you do. More heat. Comb in the shower, especially when you have conditioner. Be gentle with it. Find the right amount of dampness to oil ratio is a really important thing too. But if you get consistent with the heat routine, it will definitely make it go easier. And you do have a wildly dense and thick beard. So that makes it difficult for sure. All right. And if you guys, again, have other things, we're working through them as we go through. And Sasquatch says, I get all this amazing free content from Dan and interact with all of you. I just put my money into things I believe in. Wow. Dude, that hit me, man. I get all of this amazing free content from Dan and interact with all of you. This is the line I love. I just put my money into things I believe in.
Yep.
Man, if everybody approached like everything like that, imagine how better this world would be. That's crazy. Sincerely, thank you, man. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Question, is there an upper limit on benefit from biotin intake at one time? Yes. Reason I ask is I take biotin in the AM with Fable Elixir. Would splitting those up and taking a few hours apart be better? Nope. So TJ, it's not going to be about when you take it, as long as it's within that 24-hour period. There just is a maximum amount that your body can process. And for most people, it's going to be around 10,000 mcgs. Some people it's less. Some people it's more. But it's going to be around 10,000 mcgs for most people. So splitting it up doesn't do anything for absorption. It is a water soluble vitamin, so it's not stored, right? That's if you have a fat soluble one, it's stored in your body. Water soluble is not. So it'll just kind of work itself out by the end of the day regardless. So yeah, good question though. Yep, good question. All right. Shade does not have a lot of chest hair, and he's happy about that.
Thank you, Shade.
Yeah, I don't either.
What?
Just kidding. I got lots of chest hair. I've been trying new products since getting into your channel. I use pretty much nothing but Beard Baron till then. Would you consider his butters more like a balm? Yeah, I love Beard Baron's oils. I don't like his butter. I don't actually think it's a butter. So yes, exactly. What shape should I get my beard? I'm going for a long beard. Yeah.
Whatever you like.
Yeah. Send in, man. Seriously, Charles, send in. We'll get you on the show next week. I think that'll be really beneficial to you. Sam, what beard products do you use for yourself, and which ones would you recommend for me to use on my hair?
Oh, right now, I don't use any beard products for myself. I've tried them in the past. I used to use some of the butters that Dan discarded. I used to use them as like a foot mask at night, and that worked really well. I've used beard butter on my tattoos. That helped.
Used to use that on your lips.
Did I?
Belle Isle, yep.
Oh yeah, on my lips. That was good. I have my groove, my products that I like right now.
She's
and
very particular.
Very particular about my products. And when I find something that I like that works really well, I stick with it and I don't try new things. So I have 0 beard products on my side of the shelf right now. And I am not even sure which ones would be good for your hair. I'm sure that they would be, but I just can't say from like experience. So I can't recommend them. Sorry.
Hey, great question. Great honest answer. G squared, what about my bald head? Can I use bar soap on it every day? Yes. Yep, absolutely. G squared, no problem there. Dan, do you use actual head shampoo on your scalp or exclusively? I rotate every other day. So one day, yesterday, I use our tea tree shampoo, which is a scalp shampoo. Scalp shampoo. The next day, I use the solid beard wash bar from the Bearded Mac. Almost always. The only time I work something else in is like an LCW on the head hair. But that's pretty much my cemented head hair routine. Tea tree shampoo one day, Bearded Mac solid beard wash bar the next day.
And the shampoo is called Tea Tree Special. If you Google or Amazon that, it's in a big old green bottle and it's fantastic.
It's amazing.
It's like a really good, like clarifying shampoo.
Yep. And it just makes you feel good.
Yeah.
It wakes you up.
Smells so good.
Ruben says, is that why women don't have to wash hair as often? Yes. A lot, and this is a good topic. A lot of the myths that we hear about beards come from the head hair industry, but specifically the long hair, the natural hair. And one of those ones is don't wash your beard more than once a week. Well, hey, Brad, thank you so much. That was adamant. Still to this day, I think Scuba still tells people not to rinse or not to wash more than once a week. He will use just conditioner like 6 days a week, wash once. Drives me crazy to think about that. Yeah. And he has like genetics from the gods, so he can do whatever he wants, you know. But that's exactly the reason why, is because it's different with the head hair. Right? I don't have to get into the sebaceous glands and the hair and all that stuff. It's just different. And so that's, literally exactly why. Exactly why. That's not true, Shade. I've never ignored you once, man. Never once. All right. Let's see what else we got here. All right. Really with that, I greatly prefer the 8 over the pet comb. Is it the warmer temp outside, the thinner the oil? Generally speaking, yes. The more humid it is, you want to go thinner oil. Yep, generally speaking. Time with Leo, I would say that the 8 and the pet comb are very similar on all aspects other than the handle. Yep, very, very similar. All right. Comb conditioner. Yeah, so if you wash your beard and then you put conditioner on afterwards, I recommend combing through your beard. Now, do not comb down to the skin. You're not exfoliating. You're not raking it in. Just combing through the hair. That is a miracle for getting rid of your tangles and snags. Would split ends cause tangles? Yes. Yeah, unbelievably. Yep, unbelievably. So, yep. Seems to help combing in the shower as a true changer. It really is, guys. Yep. No, different JP there. Yep. Different JP on that one. All right. Hey, Commands, did you see the Scotland Police Department postpones the beard ban for officers who pushed back from officers? Any other beard news? Oh, good. No, so our entire area has lifted any kind of policy on beards other than they give a length limit. And so it's like 1 inch or a half inch. So the entire Flint police force can do it. Our cities, township and city can do it. And so, there's not much of that around at all. Vinny was saying when Shade said he doesn't have chest hair, he said, must be nice. He said, I wear a sweater. Yeah, I did like buzz it down once.
Oh
and
my God.
Sam was like,
oh my God.
never do that again.
That traumatized me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't shave. There was no shaving. I just took like trimmers and I took it all the way down. And Sam was like, no.
Can't
Yeah.
do that.
As far as butter, are there certain types of that are better for whitish beard hairs? Nope. There's no kind of leaning on there. Butters are sealing and coating in general, so they're going to be great for that. Yeah. Dang it, I missed what was mentioned about Maddox. He has a messy face. He's playing a lot of soccer, and he's been a really amazing kid. You want to just briefly talk about the last couple of days with him?
He just has been so kind and so helpful and so good these last. And he's always been a really good kid, but Maddox, we are pretty sure, has ADHD and just kind of is a little spazzy, you know what I mean? Doesn't follow directions or do what we might want him to do. And these past couple days, he has been absolutely phenomenal. And I just love him. Maddox is my favorite child.
He's amazing. Yeah, he is amazing. We are very similar. So he's not my favorite because of that reason. No, I love them all. Jax is probably my favorite. I got a sweet spot for Jax. What is your most favorite butter at this point? There's a ton, man. There's a ton. Detroit Grooming's the king of butters, probably always will be. So smooth, so amazing. Belle Isle's just such a great scent. Dr. Nick's. Then you have Beard Octane. I'm proud to have helped with Weatherbeard butter, the Copper John's butter. The Bearded Mac has an amazing butter. There's so many good ones. Yeah, so many good ones. I saw a video this week where someone said to wash your beard only once a week. Yeah, I don't like that thought even. Like that's And there's another aspect of why beards are different than head hair. It's surrounding our mouth, right? This is going to grab things and put it right here. You got to wash them out, guys. You got to wash them out. Is that a SAMC plaque behind you? And is it new? Nope. It's been here for
super old
years. Yeah, probably close to 4 years, I would say, is how long it's been around. So yes. All right, I'm looking forward to asking beard advice later on. Cool, yeah, man, we'll be ready for you. Do you use tea tree shampoo and conditioner? No. So
just shampoo.
If you have short head hair, I don't recommend conditioner, guys. Conditioner, generally speaking, for your head hair should be something that's around shoulder length or longer. Other than that, you don't need a conditioner. Isn't the number 8 just the 10 with a handle? Very similar. And 10 is the pet comb. Yep, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. If the corner of my jawline under my ears are turning platinum gray, can I color to show? So, man, Sasquatch, you're on point here. I've said this before, and this is an exact, really well-worded example of it. The only time I recommend somebody dyeing their beard is when it can structurally change the beard. So that's a great question. So imagine you have my beard color here. And imagine if just this section right here was white. My beard would look real thin. You would not notice the white hairs as much. Dyeing them would add structure back to the beard. Now, the challenge, Sasquatch, is it's structure versus health. You're going to give up the health of that part of your beard, but it will likely look better. If it really bothers you, it's worth a shot. If it doesn't, I would not recommend it. Awesome, Charles. I will get back to you before the show next week. If you guys sent in tonight, you will be on the show next week. So just keep that in mind. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, water in the beard makes it much better. And that's another myth out there that people say, don't comb your beard when it's wet. And it's like, huh? when your hair is dry, it's brittle and it breaks. When it's wet, it has more elasticity and is much less likely to break. I've never understood that one either. Question, on conditioning days, can I rinse out with warm water and wait until I rinse the conditioner out and follow with the cold rinse just once? Okay, on conditioning days, can I wash out with warm water? Yes. And wait to rinse the conditioner out and then follow with a cold rinse just once? So I'm going to explain just kind of the process I would recommend with washing conditioner. Put the wash in, suds it up, move it all around, exfoliate into the skin, rinse it out with warm water. Put the conditioner in, let it sit while you wash your face, while you wash your body, rinse it out with warm water. You do want to rinse conditioner out with warm water. You don't want to be closing those the hair fibers when you're doing that and locking in conditioner. And then once it's all rinsed out, you can finish the shower with a cold rinse.
My thought with conditioner, because I do the same thing with my hair, is that I think of it like if I have oil on my hands, like if I'm cooking and I have olive oil on my hands, I'm not going to rinse my hands off with cold water. That's not going to do anything to that oil to get that off. If you do it with warm water, that's going to help to get that oil off. And I think of that like the same thing as like conditioner in my hair.
And just think about like back in your middle school science program when you learned about what molecules do with warm water versus cold water, right? Warm water, they're going around crazy and stuff. That's going to get in there and activate and really rinse it out. So good. How do I clean my boar's hair brush? Sasquatch, this one is it's a full process. Please look up how to clean a boar's bristle brush on YouTube after the stream. It's actually randomly one of my top 4 most popular videos. It's got like 100,000 views. So check that one out. How often? As often as you feel like it is getting buildup in it. It's getting guck. It's getting kind of Real boar's brushes are difficult because you're washing an animal product. One thing to realize is once you wash it, it is going to smell. Now, after you use after you use it a couple of times, it is not going to smell. The oil gets in there, the butter gets in there, and it actually helps. So I wouldn't do it more than a couple of times a year. If it is becoming a problem, I know everyone's situation is different. I would just buy a new one. But you can wash it for sure. Pet comb as in that, Ryan. So that's what they originally advertised it for. And I found the cheat code to say that it was just as good for beards. And they were cool with me sharing it too, even though I didn't ask them. If they were, I would have asked them if they were an affiliate. Would you shave off your beard if it meant you could get your college debt paid off? Ooh.
I would shave it off for him. Yes, you would.
All right, listen.
Yes.
Linda, listen.
Yes.
That's asking me, would I shave off my beard for $100,000?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I genuinely don't know.
Because we would be debt-free. And I feel like the growing back process would be like very good content for you.
And
so,
this is in all seriousness. The one factor you didn't include there is my mental well-being. And I am being 100% serious. Like, I am a very mentally tough person. I don't know if I can handle that. Like, I literally take pride in going out and having a beard. Like, if I went to the gas station and it was shaved and seeing people that know me with the beard, I don't know if I could handle that. It may be more detrimental to my life. And I'm being 100%. You can smirk all you want. I'm like 100%.
No,
like that is, and I would think about it. It would take a lot. But like for my mental health side of things, that would be rough. Like rough.
This is the first time I've ever heard you talk about mental health. So.
Yeah, no, like just imagine me like leaving the house and going with no beard and like soccer practice and seeing people or something. That would be rough. All right, let me pose it back this way. If you shaved your head, would you do it for getting rid of our student loans? I don't have student loans. We do have student loans. We're married, so yes.
Okay, well, I don't know. My mental health is not as strong as yours, so probably not.
There you go. That's a tough one. Now, if you said 500,000, that's where I really like. man, that changed. Obviously, 100,000 would change our family, but 500,000 changes it for a very long time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, if that was like serious, I would have to really, really sit down and like really. And I know a lot of people are taking off. I would have to really, really think about it. So I'd shave my head for debt free. I would do the head in a second. Yeah, the head hair would be gone.
Eric,
in
you
a
don't
second.
have hair.
I know, that's the joke. I would shave my head hair in a second. The beard, man, I don't even like going out of the house with my beard not looking right. Like that like messes with me big time. So that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. So good question. Good question. Yeah, I don't even like thinking about it. I mean, I like thinking about $100,000, but I don't like thinking about that. Would beard butter be a viable option to assist with the healing of newish piercings or different sorts? Tattoos, yes. I don't know anything about healing.
I feel like no with piercings because it's not letting it like breathe. It's just like it like gunk up the hole. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't even know what you do to treat piercings. I've never had one.
You clean it with like alcohol and stuff. So I feel like that's opposite, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I don't. So Shade says no, get saline water. JT Steve says no. So it sounds like your gut's right. Yeah, I don't know anything on that, guys. That's not my world. With Beard Octane's butter, can I get away with just rinsing it out in the morning? Yep, there's no wax in their butter. So totally fine there. All right. I think a beard journey. So we've had one on the channel, right? And it didn't do very well. So I had bigger...
was it the person?
Yeah, true. So JP was on the same page as me. Yeah, that script flipped real quick there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, man, yeah, that is like a heavy question. Heavy question for me. So every man has a price. Yeah, I just don't know what mine is. Just came in. What's up, Doug? What are your thoughts on using all natural soap to wash the beard? No more than once a week. You use the word soap. Soap, by scientific definition, has a pH of 9 or 10. That is way too stripping for your beard to use more than once a week. So if you are using any kind of soap, no more than once a week. But once a week is likely really fine. I guess the real question is, would I be able to make the amount of money in that time? Yeah, so no, I would not be able to, in the time it takes to grow my beard back, I would not be able to make an additional 100,000. So that would be a big one. Yeah. 500K and you could donate the length, right? I could commit to that. Yeah, 500K and then I could donate the length of the beard because I think donations start at 12 inches for hair.
I have no idea.
And I don't know if they even do beards, but I believe when you're doing, what's the hair, locks of love? Yeah, locks of love. I believe it starts at 12 inches. But if that was the case, I think that would be too hard to turn down. 100,000, trust me, guys, is unbelievable to turn down. And I don't know if I would, but yeah. Eric said, I had hair for a week, letting the tattoo heal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Too funny. All right. And everybody's saying no to the piercing. All right, Dink, help me understand this. I have trouble understanding how oil is able to absorb into the beard and skin when it's wet so that all the vitamins and nutrients can get in. So, Michael, our hair is very porous, and our skin also is porous, right? It absorbs things. Now, the thing that trips people up is we think, right, water and oil don't mix. They don't mix unless you emulsify and have a physical process or a chemical process. That's true. But when you have something like a porous hair and you have something like your skin that is easily absorbed into, the water becomes a vehicle for the oil and it like brings the oil in together. Think of like a puddle in gasoline. You know what I'm talking about, where you see like all the colors and stuff?
Yep.
Now imagine that water transporting the oil through the skin, through the hair. We actually have a full detox process that's pretty wild. As you go through the day, there's water going out of your hair and new water coming in, and the oil's going to travel with that. So that, man, I feel like I just got to think about a way to make it digestible, but that could be a video topic one day too.
That's not a video already?
I have roundabout ones about like
Okay.
water and oil don't mix and different things. But he's like, I get all those things you say, but when I break it down even farther, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And I agree. That's a great
A
logical way to
lot of
look at it.
science doesn't make sense.
And that's so true.
It just is.
And man, one of the problems with science is that we speak about things logically and we're like, that logically makes sense, but it's just not right, you know? And so that's so dang true. How many times do you guys wash your beard weekly? You can use LCW daily. Yep, there's no worries there. My Beard Octane butter has no wax. Nope, no wax, no beeswax in the Beard Octane butter. What's LCW? It is, with LCW, I use it like every other day. Yep, no, totally fine. Totally fine. But they still, that's crazy. Donations are fine, but they make cancer patients pay for it. Man, that's terrible. Yeah, that is terrible. All right. 100K he's thinking, 500K it's on. Yeah, I'm just being real. Like, definitely. All right, definitely on the Commands Corner for those interested. Oh, cool. And if you guys are not familiar with this, there's a Facebook group called Commands Corner. Pretty amazing. And there's a picture posted with the different Chicago combs on there. Awesome. Need a magic school bus. That would be cool. Like dive in there and do that would be really cool, man. Really cool. Awesome. Well, hey, great questions, you guys. Awesome. All right. And this is actually our last one. Josh C. This is my first time watching the show. I wanted to ask 2 questions. Should I keep my beard the same length as my mustache? No. And are there recommendations based on the picture I sent to make my beard look better? Okay, let's check out Josh. And hey, welcome to the show, man.
Yeah.
First time that he's watched the show here. All right, so let's see what he's got. Nice, dude. Great haircut, great smile, really good style.
Yes.
So he asked, should I keep my beard the same length as my mustache? Especially with your mustache, no. I would encourage you to grow the mustache out a little bit more if you could, right? If you could keep that going. Now, any initial thoughts on the beard? He said his words to make it look better.
So I see the little like curly cues at the bottom.
Yep.
I would like to see you use heat to kind of like smooth it down. And then we could talk about like if you need a trim or not, but because they're all just kind of like swooping and duping, I don't know.
I'm so proud. Yeah, Josh, it looks, to be real, right? It looks like your beard is uneven, but I can't tell if it's the angle, if it's the lighting, right? This side looks like it gets full all the way down. And then this side looks like
it is the lighting because it's like shadowy over
there.
there.
And that's where it gets really tough to tell. But I agree with Sam entirely. You and everybody in the chat here. Heat. Using heat on your beard is going to give us a much better look at, hey, we need to trim or we don't need to trim. That's going to tell us a lot there. Hey, Tony, thanks for coming in and saying hello. So yeah, it's going to be, and you have different routes. You can go like Nate said there and use a blow dryer and use the blowout method. You could use a heated brush and master that. It's going to take some trial and error. Make sure your beard is damp. You apply beard oil. You wait 3 to 5 minutes for it to do its job and then use the heat. And then after that, and yeah, this could be the case of a round brush and blow dryer. You got a lot of options there. It's just going to take practice. And then even after that, there may be a trim that's going to be required as you grow back out again. But we can't really say until we see the beard styled a little bit more evenly, especially down at the bottom there. But if you're like, no, I'm not using heat, I'm not doing that, it would be pretty simple trim, Josh. You would just take this line here where you start to see that see-through part of your beard, and you would just go all around. And that would look great. But I feel like you're wanting to go bigger and wanting to have more of the beard. So work on the styling, and then we'll come back on that one. And yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, Joe T? For sure, give us an update with the heat.
Yes,
we
please.
would love to help you out with that heat there. And so Tynamo says you can pull off a nice whaler. And Jeff says, what is a whaler? Very simple. Actually, let me ask you this. Do you know what a whaler is?
Yeah, it's the beard without the chin.
Close.
Without the mustache?
Yes, it is a beard without a mustache is a whaler.
Okay.
It is my absolute top of the mountain, least favorite beard style. Now, it's better than shaving, but I'm big on balance. Like, balance is key for me. My beard is big here because I got nice coverage here. My mustache is big because I have a big beard. I really, really like balance. Imagine having a big beard and not having a mustache. Now, I do have a buddy who's got a great whaler. I just wish he would grow his mustache. And so that would be mine. Oh, Jazzy says, hey, that's me.
Hey.
Awesome. So my advice, if you go to beard competitions, whalers get, I don't want to say made fun of, but they get poked fun at the entire time. Like, it's a thing. Like, they'll make comments, everything's better than a whaler, that stuff. It's a thing that just kind of took off. So yeah. And Flag says, I think a big mustache stands alone better than a big beard without a mustache.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yep. I agree for sure. So with that, Dynamo, I would agree, but I feel like he has trimmed the mustache. That would be my guess. It's real, and the reason why I say that, it's really uniform. Like, it's in there really, really clean. It's not usually, if somebody has a thin mustache and it's not a lot of coverage, you get like wispies that kind of grow out. His is very, very uniform. So yep. Isn't the whaler the same as an Amish beard? To be honest, I don't really know what an Amish beard is.
I don't either.
I know the stereotypes that would be thrown out there, and maybe the stereotype is true, but I actually don't know what an Amish beard is. I know Amish is a culture. Is it technically a religion?
I don't know.
So where my parents live, there's a big Amish population. Like, all the roads have the lines on the side for their horse and buggy. But I don't actually know what an Amish beard is. That's not something I've really looked into. Probably should, but yeah. Amish is no beard?
Look it up.
I
need to see a picture.
I don't know if that's true, Joe, because we have, like I said, we have a robust Amish population in northern Michigan. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Okay, so yeah, here's the ones. Are you close? You're not wrong in some situations. So you can have a beard when you're Amish once you are married.
Okay.
If you are not married, you may not have a beard. And it's a sign of a transition from boyhood to manhood. Unmarried Amish men do not sport beards. Coincidentally, this is the only way to tell if an Amish man is married or not. Okay. And then there's a question about, why do Amish beards not have mustache? They do not let their mustache grow ever. This tradition goes back hundreds of years and is connected to the fact that the Amish refused to enlist in the military. Amish are nonviolent people, and back in the day, mustaches were associated with the forces, which they did not want to be a part of. Okay. All right.
Learn something new every day.
Straight up learn something new. So awesome. Josh, that has nothing to do with you, but was very interesting. Straighten your beard and then yeah, let us know. So, okay. I literally had no idea about the marriage.
No.
So, wow. Are all honest Amish viscosities the same? Yeah, their premium's a little bit thicker, but not much. No, I messed up. No mustache. Oh, okay. But dude, you were partially not wrong. So, yeah.
You're almost not wrong.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I would say that to confirm, who was it? Robert, I think you are actually correct here. A whaler is the same as an Amish married beard. Interesting. And I actually love that, because as a former history teacher, most cultures throughout history had a way to tell if somebody was married or not. And almost always it had to do with their hair. And in our culture, right, we do with a ring, most didn't back then. For example, if you were an Aztec woman, you would wear your hair up if you were single. It was showing that you had effort and you were like putting out there that I'm single and ready to mingle kind of thing. If you were married, you had to wear your hair down.
Oh, what if it was hot?
It is there. It's very hot in Mexico. Very, very hot. So yeah, interesting. So yeah, it has to do with the association with the forces and in violence. Interesting. And Amish is a very long chin strap, mustache, cheeks, and soul patch are shaved. Oh, okay. Is that true on the cheeks and soul patch? Interesting, because I didn't see that. I'll take Amish for 500. Yeah, interesting. Glad you got to sit through all that, Josh. Sorry, dude. No, I literally learned something. So that's awesome. Very, very cool. All right. I think that's love learning new things. Yeah, me too. Me too. And I know Pennsylvania has a really robust Amish population and Mennonite population. But Northern Michigan, like anytime we visit my parents, we pretty much see somebody. They have a little corner where they sell rugs and like furniture and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually, we really want some. I think that would be cool. Yeah.
I'd be too scared to stop.
All right, Sam, you're not allowed to wear this shirt anymore because it's been stealing the show all night long. So
Sam's Club.
That's so crazy. Sam's Club's got some good clothes, actually.
They do.
Yeah, they got some good clothes. All right, guys. Well, hey, it is on the money, 10:30. That's always our goal, and we actually lived up to it one time. I love how topics are created on this channel. It's so random. It's so amazing. I fully, and we're gonna leave. I'm not gonna turn into what I'm about to talk about.
Oh my gosh.
I fully accepted and embrace and maybe dang near lean into my tangents. I don't mind them. I don't mind them.
I'm used to them by now, guys. So hop on board.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here you go, Sam. Dropping hats in a couple weeks.
Couple weeks. Yes,
Ooh.
they did. They turned their shipping or their turnaround time down to like 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
And it used to be 4 weeks. So
wow.
I'm hoping sooner than later.
Okay. Cool. They'll be ready, guys. 2 different styles, 25 hats of each. I have a feeling they're going to go quickly. And then if this one goes well, we will discuss a bigger quantity.
Yeah.
And kind of figure things out. So yeah, we're here for the tangents. Thank you. Yeah.
And I think we're going to keep, or we're going to try to like announce more when the hats are going to drop, because we've had a lot of people like, oh, I keep missing these hat drops. Like, so I want the people who have been like trying to get a hat to be able to get a hat so they can be like first in line waiting for them so it's going to be like this certain day at this time is when they're going to drop.
That's smart. And that's fair too.
Yeah.
So we'll try to get that out on all platforms and get you guys the notice. And happy birthday to Russ.
Yeah.
Russ's birthday out there. Shout out to Russ, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, guys, reach out if you need anything and scroll down the pictures. There's what?
Is there
what?
really?
Oh my gosh.
Look it up.
Right.
Look it up.
Look up Amish beard. Okay. I don't have an Amish beard, but that's funny. Is it Honest Amish where I pop up? All right.
You gotta
so
look at the
go to images. Okay. Let's see if I pop up here. If you scroll down, Dan C will pop up.
God, you're going so fast.
I got good eyes.
Oh, I thought that was you for a second.
It does look like me. It was definitely.
How far down?
Yeah. I'm sure it's my like thumbnail for my Honest Amish video. All right, let's go.
I don't see it.
I may have missed it.
Yeah, because you're going so fast.
I was guilty.
Still too fast.
Right, there's
my
my buddy
eyes
Mark.
hurt.
All right. I don't see it yet. Oh, yeah, there I am.
Oh, yep.
All right. So, yeah, that's too funny. So, yep, right in the middle there. And I am wearing an Honest Amish hat. Does it say Honest Amish right on there? It does say Honest Amish on there. So, too funny. What link is this?
Facebook?
Yeah, is it mine or is it somebody else? Because
I hope you're not sharing this. You don't know what's going to pop up.
That's true. No, I'm not. Oh, man, this is Honest Amish. They actually don't have rights to that video.
Oh.
That's kind of funny.
Oh.
Thank you for the heads up there. Yeah, they don't have the licensing rights to that. Honest Amish, we're going to have a little chat. And real quick before I go, 320 degrees. 320 degrees there. All right, guys, we're out of here. Sam, final words, thoughts, tangents.
Why do my lips look so shiny? Like sitting there smiling. They're like...
You have something on them?
No, they're dry as heck.
Okay.
That's
dry
my
skin.
final thought.
All right. And
go put on some chapstick.
Beard nerd, typically, when should you do your first beard trim? Literally no rule. It is entirely personal preference. There's no right, there's no wrong, there's no general rule, whatever you want to do. So, yep, absolutely. That thumbnail. Okay, all right. Okay, let's get out of here before you guys ask more questions and then hold it. They know. It's like the teacher when you get the
like,
teacher
wait,
out there.
wait.
Yeah. All right, guys, please stay bearded, stay positive.